What's going on, y'all? How are y'all doing today? Friday. We all survived. Uh, so I was having a pretty interesting conversation with a family member about the market, and I felt that even though they had a strong argument for what they consider the market is right now, I realized that there are probably a lot more people out there that have or share the same perspective. So I just wanted to make a quick video so that we could talk about it. I made a recent post about buyer delusion, but we should actually talk about seller delusion due to how much of a uh, how many sellers there are versus buyers. So if your house is in 76179 and you're wondering why it's sitting for as long as it is, we're talking to you. All right, so I'm gonna go check out my website, buy sell. The right move starts here. I know some of y'all probably haven't seen it so far, but I wanted to pull it up so that you guys could see it. All right. Why isn't my house selling in 76179? All right, so while I was talking to him, they had a firm stance on commission, concessions, and they felt like they could wait for the right buyer. Now, granted, a lot of people can wait for the right buyer, but if you are trying to sell and you need to sell, there are some things you're gonna have to consider. All right, so let's see, checking this out. Most houses aren't selling. Yep, that's correct. Price is usually the honest answer. Now, the average home in 76179 takes 66 days to sell. If yours has been sitting longer than that, the most common denominator is the price. Now, if you are considering your pricing to be fair and you're going off of, say, Zillow or maybe what your neighbor sold their house for, you might want to update how you look at that because Zestimate is based, it's a tool that most people can use. And I mean, they should if that's a part of your information. But I would say that being one sided and only picking one source of information because it gives you the highest number is probably not in your favor as well as you think it is. Now, if you were to say, use Redfin, realtor.com homes and try to find a comfortable medium, that might actually behoove you more to. But if you're just taking the highest price and thinking you're going to get it, um, some other clients and some people that I've talked to have seen that Zillow, they do that so that you call them and they can lead you to a realtor or say an agent. So I would just say be hesitant to uh, accept any information from one source and not vet it through. Let's see here. Overpricing listings don't age well. A listing that starts too high and price reduces later is harder to sell. That's true because if the buyer sees that your house is on the market for longer than, say, 60 days, which is the average, they might feel like they have more leverage because you might be a motivated seller. Now, since the growing numbers that are coming out say that there are more sellers than buyers, you have to be aware that the buyer that you're actually going to get might not be the unicorn that you're looking for. The buyer you get might be someone who is pre-qualified, sometimes not. You have to check their agent, but they'll be looking for more concessions. Now, concessions is a dirty word for some sellers, I understand, because they are still operating from 21, 22, which I mean is fair. A lot of people want to have the most money or get money back on their investment, but you have to understand, unless you're actual motivated seller and you find a buyer who is well prepared and well qualified, you're going to have your property and your home has to match what you're asking for. Now you could sink money into a renovation or sink money into, say, painting. But there are certain drops to that, because even though you're putting so much money into your home to make it more marketable, doesn't mean that it's equitable. Like, you could, add a new countertops, obviously, fix all the safety issues, um, fix the mechanical problems that make your house more marketable. Say you have a new roof, you have a new HVAC system. All of those are credible to do, and honestly should, if you're trying to sell your home. But you have to understand that even if you do all of those things, you might not get the amount of money that you're asking for back from that. I mean, if you sink $30,000 into a kitchen renovation and you just make it the perfect one for you, it might not be perfect for whoever else is out there. And if it's not, they're not willing to pay you the extra for that. I mean, sometimes it can get you that much money. And sometimes it'll get you less. Sometimes that 30,000 will only buy you 5,000. I mean, I'm just talking about, ifs, but finding a unicorn buyer is going to be hard, because most buyers that are pre-qualified right now, they're they are trying to find the perfect price for what they are eligible for. Now, sometimes they see the number, plate, like, set out in front of them, and they see the payments, but they're not seeing HOA dues, they're not seeing insurance, they're not seeing property tax. They're seeing that that's the number that they are most eligible for, and they pursue it, not knowing the intangibles that come with it. Now, I personally want you to have more information than not any information, but it all depends on what your actual um, depth of understanding is. Because I know that when I first bought my home, I didn't understand what was going on. And now that I'm in the field, I realize that there's a lot of information that could be better. And I just wanted to put that out there. But concessions are the standard now. Build them in. Yep, absolutely. Closing costs, repair credits, and rate buy downs. These are all things that are common in the market right now. And if you're not ready for it a little bit, I'd say you're probably going to be uncomfortable with the conversations. I know there's a lot of owners that want to sell by themselves because they want to sidestep any kind of commission, um, and they don't want to they don't want to give up any concessions. And I mean, I get it. Um, as someone who likes to work with their hands, work with tools, and like work in my garage, work in a workshop, I get it. If I can save myself some money by replacing that faceplate, I could do it. And you know what? That's good. You should replace faceplates and anything else that you that sticks out to you, so that you can have a more marketable home. But you should stay away from making any distinct color choices or anything that might deter some potential buyers. Just putting that out there. So let's see. I have some more answers here. It's on my website, andrewchavis.com. These are just a couple of things. You know, bad photos, market on for 90 days. Should I reduce my price? I mean, there's a lot of different strategies that you can do. I mean, you just don't have to rely on just one. Um, let's see here. I have another one. Yeah, let's see. I have it staged. Should I sell or rent my house in 76179? Say that it isn't the best time. Say that you can wait. I mean, that 3% interest does sound good. I mean, some of y'all who bought some houses later on, maybe you can refi it, but there are certain things that happen when you rent it. Like, say, if you have a homestead exemption, you forfeit that to make it a rental. You have to live in your house for that. There are other strategies to stop some of the bleeding because I know there's some sellers out there. I've talked to quite a few of them actually, but selling isn't the only option that you have. You could rent. You you have options. That's what I'm trying to say. And if you educate yourself more and feel better about it, that's really all that matters. I mean, I'm not trying to say, come to me to sell. I'm not telling you to come to me to buy so we can, leverage some of these sellers. I really honestly want you guys to understand that just because you have the pressure, there are options to keep that, you know, that investment in your pocket so you don't feel like you're strained and have to make a decision. I mean, there's ways. I know a lot of the people that I've talked to bought their homes because they didn't want to miss the boat. They wanted, FOMO, fear of missing out. They wanted to jump in there and get that generational wealth started, and now it's a year and a half, 2 years in, that 7% is killing them. Property taxes keep going up, which hopefully you get that reined in. Insurance is almost non-existent in some areas. If your house is designated as flood, they don't want to help you out, so you have to go to some of these other agencies that are super expensive. I get it, but you shouldn't see the end zone, or you shouldn't lose sight that it is something that you know some people treat as their piggy bank. I know a lot of older clients, they see it as, they can sell their home now for 20 times what they purchased it for. And I mean, that's legit. That's what they consider their retirement. And I get it. But if this isn't the right time for you and your family, don't do it. I mean, I'm not trying to give you financial advice, but if you want to actually here, if you want to actually come and get some information, I have answers, homeowner and landlord guides. I mean, I'm not trying to give you any financial advice or legal advice, but come look at some of these answers. Like, and if you don't like it, come back to this video and post on it. I'll make an update. I mean, I know it's not like completely factual all the way across. I know there's some holes, there's some cases that probably change some of these stats, but I feel like having this out there will at least give somebody a chance to like read up on some stuff or at least change their perspective because it's hard out there right now and all of us are hurting. Um, I really wanted to make this so that we could come together as a community in 76179 because that's where I live and that's where I operate out. And I want my neighbors to be well versed in it and I want my community to be well versed in it. And that's why I want to do this. So if you guys do need advice or help, you can always talk to me. You could always check my pages out. Property management is probably my most experience, but I mean, buy, sell, what we're going to do. You don't need the hype. You need the right call. You need to call somebody. There's different things. Zillow isn't your agent. Concessions are the norm. I have all this information here so that we could come together and talk. And honestly, honest conversation first. You might not like what you hear. Market reality. Let's pull some numbers so we can see where you're at. I negotiate like I'm not going to give up a dollar that you don't deserve, but I'm also not going to fight for money that you can't get. It wastes your time, and in the end, if it stigmatizes your property, it loses you more money in the end zone. I don't want you to feel like you're in a hot cooker situation. I want you guys to feel like this decision for your family is good and it makes you feel more comfortable knowing that you have more information. And you know what? You're not a transaction. Honestly, I stand by this. I do want that call 10 years. I want to be the person that people can go to if they need an honest read and honest communication because I don't see it as just, putting money in my pocket. Is that a byproduct? Yes, it is. But we should be making this information more available. I mean, it's not just a sign in your front yard anymore. This is actual numbers. You need the numbers. You need to understand what the strategy is, what the market's at, and if we can help, we can help. Um, you can always contact me down here. You could call me, text. I have links. I mean, if you're in the property management and you do want to have, you know, rentals, boom. We have a full portfolio. Me, my wife, my mother-in-law, a lot of experience. A lot of experience. We also have a blog, Tarrant. You can come check this out. I update it every Thursday. I'm just trying to make sure I get as much information out there because I want y'all to have it. Let's see here. I mean, it's growing. I started it 4 months ago. I tried to do it before on Substack and Beehive, so I carried these over. I had to reformat it for this site, but yeah. I just want you guys to have as much information out there. If I can answer some of your information or some of your questions, please let me know. YouTube, what you're watching it on, I'm barely starting, but I want to be there. I want to be there to give you some info if I have to. And whatever you guys need, just let me know. If I can help, let me help. And